Hello, we are Adventura, and today we are back checking out some more Love Bites. So we're actually going to be checking out the live version of Stand and Deliver, which for people who've been around with us for a little while, you will realize we've already reacted to this song, but we reacted to the music video. There were a lot of people who were like, now you need to go check out the live version. So honestly, this will probably be a little bit of a shorter reaction just because lyrical deep dive, it's already been done. We're really just going to be kind of soaking in the beauty that is Love Bites Live. So
catching the vibes.
So with that said, this was not a poll winner, but we did, this is what we chose. We actually will also have a bonus episode for tomorrow. But if you want to be sure that the song that you want to get reacted to gets reacted to, check out the polls come out on Monday. The winner of the poll will be the next Tuesday's video. Takes me a little bit of time to edit because I do have a full-time job, so it happens. I know. So that'll be the next Tuesday's episode, and then the other ones we get to pick. Sometimes we'll pick from the polls, sometimes we won't. Kind of just depends on our vibe. So, anything else before we dive in?
Nope, let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, that was not English.
Correct. there's gonna be someone just like, actually.
Right? Awesome. I love bass solos. We need them more in life. Oh. like that from here on out. Whoa. You know, I've been
Okay.
to a solid amount of like rock, metal, etc. concerts. One thing I will say is they look like they're having so much fun. And I'm not saying I've never been to one that didn't have fun, but this almost seems like another level. Well,
It does.
I mean, like,
yes.
you know, shout out to Bandmate as well on this. Is like their live concerts. They just look like they're having so much fun up there.
Absolutely.
Where so much like metal and rock, they're so serious. They're so serious all the time. So,
yes. There's it is interesting thinking through, like, we've been to a few together, and a lot of them
right.
I can think of, like, I'll shout out like I Prevail. It's like they're great. They don't necessarily look like they're having fun, right?
Yeah.
They're
Well, I mean,
rocking out for sure.
I mean, they probably are having fun in their own right, but
Exactly. But they don't
you know,
look like they are,
right, because they're
right?
singing about like burn it all down, burn it all
Yeah.
down, kind of.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
don't get me wrong, that's one of my favorite songs, but you know, it's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. The only other one that I can think of that I'm like, I have seen live and I'm like, they look like they're having so much fun, was Linkin Park.
Yeah,
Specifically for me, I unfortunately did not ever get a chance to see Chester live, but I've gotten to see the new Linkin Park with Emily live. And you know, I Emily does look like she's having fun. She really does, but like to me, it warmed my
but
heart
Mike,
so much to see Mike having fun, just knowing
he
the whole history.
he
So
had the goofiest happy grin on his
yes.
face, and I mean that as 100% compliment.
Yes,
Because yeah, I
absolutely.
agree. But to that end, like you always see them up there rocking out, and they're
Yes.
probably having a good time.
Yeah.
They're rocking out. But I mean, with all these live videos that we've seen, obviously
Mhm.
we have not got to see them live
In
personally yet.
person. Yes.
But with all these videos, I mean, they're always they got to be having so much fun.
Yeah.
So
And so to that point, one thing I have in my notes is crowd interaction. And honestly, above anyone we've watched live, and I no shade at Bandmate for sure, but even above Bandmate, I think Asami is one of like the best crowd interaction people. Like
I probably
she
have to agree
just
with that.
has that hype about her. I mean, I've shouted out like the hand control where she's literally like leading them.
Right.
And I feel like there was a little bit of that in this one, not
Yeah.
that specific hand motion, but there was maybe even that hands, but yes. Church of Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No,
Nobody gets that.
no, they will not. But yeah, I mean, she just does such an incredible job. One, not only like encouraging the crowd to interact with them, but like kind of leading them into that interaction. I just it's so incredible to watch every time.
Yeah, I just agree. There, they're just going to be so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
I really hope they come back to Texas at some point.
At some point, I hope so too. I've been keeping a track of just like when
Yeah.
they announce, they've both, I think Bandmate and Love Bites are on tour, but not in the Western yet. So
Not anywhere near us.
not anywhere near us. The only other thing I had to shout out was the solos. So the bass solo at the beginning I thought was super awesome. And then we actually had like a guitar and bass duet. Normally we get guitar and guitar duet.
Right.
But this time it was guitar and bass duet, which I thought was cool. So
yeah, that was fantastic. I love
yeah.
it. So yeah.
Anything else?
No, I love
Okay.
it. Thank y'all for another recommendation.
Absolutely. So
Or wait, did we choose that one ourselves?
Pretty much everything we pick. No, this was still a recommendation.
Okay.
Most of the stuff we pick are going to be recommendations,
Okay.
even if we purposely make them, because we have still over 100 recommendations that we have not listened to yet.
So what you're saying is quit our day job and do this.
Yeah, sure. This thing that has so far given us zero income. So
We do it because we love it.
we do it because we love it. And genuinely. I mean, that's why we're here. So
we wanted to discover new music. We
Yep.
got it.
We got it. So cool. Yeah, so let us know if there's anything else you want us to react to. And until next time, we will talk to y'all later.